Hello, beautiful community. I'm Tamari. I'm an intuitive being and healer. Welcome to my weekly Tuesday tune in where I talk about specific energetic that feels alive for the collective this week. When I tuned in this week, what comes to me very strongly and what I can see in my own life as well is a very yang energy. This is an active energy. We're gearing up to a planning, creating, expressing period. On the large scheme of things, we're slowly coming out of a very long period of time in our own lives internally and as a collective of surfacing all of the difficult truth that we've been unwilling and unable to look at for a really long time. Now, this is an absolutely necessary part of shadow work. It's the seeing and becoming aware of what has been unseen and untended to. Without awareness of the issue, there can't be integration and healing. The spirit has been really uncomfortable, to say the least. It's actually been really challenging, very painful for most of us. Through this process of uncovering and excavating, again in our own internal world and the outside world, we've been coming to see pretty clearly what isn't working, what no longer serves us, what we're no longer willing to put up with and needs to go and shift. The thing is, we are coming to a point collectively where we're not sticking our heads in the sand so much anymore, but we're also starting to realize that nobody's coming to rescue us from ourselves or from the state of the world. We can no longer afford to not engage, to not put our hands in their clay, to stand bewildered and look around us to see if somebody else is coming to step in and save us or lead us. We are it. We are the leaders of this revolution, whether we're talking about our society or our internal world. And when we stand in that understanding, we need to be willing to take the time in our lives, not just to define what it is that we don't want, but what it is that we do want. What is our vision? What's a plan we are committed to? What do we want to see happen in the next 3, 6, 12 months? How about the next 3 years? Is there a project you keep thinking would help so many, but you keep waiting to see if somebody else does it? What if that somebody is you? Is there a deep pain in your life? You keep waiting for the right time, the right person, the right situation to present itself to help you. What if you're waiting for you to step in and become your own medicine, your own healing? Is there a business you've been dreaming up and not actually moving towards in your action and expression? What if you sat down and created a business plan that you're inspired by and can commit to? These are just examples, but what I want to invite you this week is to take a piece of paper and start moving the energy from a dream or a vision to an actual plan you can get behind. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to stay this way that you write it today. Let it be a living, breathing plan. But the important part is to move out of the space that feels frozen and out of control of your life or the state of the world, and into realizing that you are the leader you've been waiting for. So here are some ideas for journaling this week, but of course, as always, go with your own intuition and what you're feeling inspired to do to become the leader in your life. So 1, pick an area of your life that you know it's time to step in and become the leader of. 2, write down your vision for the next 3, 6, 12 months. Next 3, break it down to actionable steps that you can start moving towards today, at least for the next 3 months plan. 4, and this is important, don't forget to write your why for each of these things that you're visioning. This will ground you in the core and in the heart of what drives you, and it will help you to keep going even when things get challenging. 5, keep this plan somewhere visible where it stays in your consciousness and you engage with it regularly. 6, okay, this is maybe my favorite part. Write yourself a letter from yourself 1 year or 3 years from now. What are they saying? What do they have to share with you? What clarity can they offer you? Let this be a meditative exercise first if it feels too challenging to put it on paper right away. Okay, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions and if it feels helpful to you. If you want to make sure that you don't miss any of these energy tune-ins in the future, I invite you to subscribe and hit the little bell. Sending you lots of love and have a good week.